In a world where too many people wander about without purpose, there is an organization dedicated to developing capable young leaders. In a time when too many people are dead-ended in the present, there is an organization that is ever looking toward the future. In a nation concerned about improving the productivity of its workers, there is an organization that is preparing students for the world of work and providing them with the attitudes and skills to strive for excellence. This organization is Vica, the Vocational Industrial Clubs of America. These words came from the heart of a vocational graphics student who is preparing to become an outstanding employee, one with good skills and one with that extra edge of enthusiasm, pride in work, and motivation to excel. That edge is honed by being one of nearly 300,000 members of Vica, the organization for students in trade, industrial, technical, and health occupation programs in vocational technical centers, high schools, and junior and community colleges. Vica is a network of local clubs that are an integral part of the curriculum in more than 13,000 vocational classes all across this nation. Each club develops a program of work that includes professional development activities, community service, safety programs, leadership and skill competitions, public relations, and social activities. The Vica United States Skill Olympics program is a motivator for excellence through competition and recognition. Teams and individuals compete in leadership events and in skill competitions in their trade areas. The contests are developed, supervised, and judged by industry representatives. Such activities offer industry and labor unique opportunities to provide vocational educators with industry update seminars, training programs, and workshops. Taking this information back to the classroom does much to ensure that industry will be supplied with the kinds of trained employees they need. Vica's corporate investors are as enthusiastic about Vica as its student members are, and they tell us why Vica is a good investment. Lou Lair is chairman of the board and chief executive officer of 3M.
The national priorities of reindustrialization, increasing productivity, and combating unemployment all demand highly skilled, motivated, dependable workers. That's what the Vocational Industrial Clubs of America are all about, motivating vocational education students to strive for excellence and providing recognition of their successes. We at 3M have long advocated and practiced active cooperation between business and education. I know this cooperation is essential to keep education relevant to the needs of today's industries. And in Vica, we've found a vehicle that works. More and more business people are becoming aware of Vica as a successful meeting ground for education in the private sector. President Reagan went to Louisville, Kentucky in 1983 to view the Vica United States Skill Olympics and to speak to the 5,000 student delegates there. I'd like to share with you some of his pertinent remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
This country was built with the sweat and determination of hard-working men and women who, like many of you, love to work with their hands as well as their minds. Your forerunners were America's link between our dreams and reality. They were the people who transformed this continent into one of the wonders of the modern world. But in this country, we have no patent on greatness. There is no guarantee that made in America will always mean made the best. Each generation must feel the spur of competition, share the commitment to excellence, and receive the rewards for a job well done. We should see that all our young people get a good grounding in English and literature, history, math, science, and the other basics, But we must also recognize that our vocational classrooms are just as important as any other. And we should insist that the vocational courses we teach prepare this generation with the skills they need for real jobs. Vica's Skill Olympics show how industry and educators can work together to improve the opportunities and productivity of America's workers. Some 245 major corporations, trade associations, and labor unions are pooling their resources to make this competition possible, donating time, equipment, training, and funding. This year alone, industry has contributed $7 million to the Skill Olympics, and that expense is like a green light that's beckoning you into the workforce. That money is not charity, it's an investment. It was spent to train workers in skills industry needs for today and tomorrow. If America's industries hope to compete and win in world markets, they must have at their hearts a broadly educated workforce trained in the skills of the 21st century. American industry, as well as American educational institutions, should take note of the Vica experience.
We at 3M and more than 200 other industries have done more than take note. We have found in Vica an effective organization that bridges the gap between education and business. Vica members believe in the dignity of work. They have an extra edge in leadership and citizenship skills, and they are ready to contribute to the improvement of their communities and their workplaces. We invite you to join us at 3M in becoming involved with this extraordinary group of young people who are America's new professionals. These students are the kinds of employees you want to hire. They're productive, enthusiastic, and responsible. And they're the kinds of citizens who will help keep America great.